Did you know that America's capital, Washington, D.C., wasn't chosen by a president, but was actually decided during a secret dinner deal in just a single night? In 1790, America already had big, wealthy cities like New York. So why on earth was a brand new capital built in the middle of forests and swamps? Think about it. You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The secret is, back then, the northern states were drowning in debt, while the southern states were rich. A secret dinner took place at Thomas Jefferson's house, where a deal was struck with Alexander Hamilton. It was agreed that the government would bail out the North's debt, but in exchange, the capital would be built closer to the South in Washington. Did you know that America's first president, George Washington, refused to take a single dollar in salary? Yet, he still managed to completely drain the country's treasury. It sounds like a massive act of patriotism, but his stubbornness actually ruined the government. Think about it. What did he do? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The secret is, Washington didn't take a salary, but he got the government to approve an expense account. After that, the bills he sent for his lavish lifestyle, expensive horses, and premium liquor were way more than his actual salary would have been. In 1820, an imaginary line was drawn across the map of America in the dead of night, saving the country from tearing itself apart. What was that line? This single line legally decided which parts of America would permit slavery and where people would live free. Do you know what it was called? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's called the Missouri Compromise. Under President James Monroe, the 36 degrees 30 minutes parallel line was established. This completely banned slavery to the north while permitting it to the south, all just to keep both sides from going to war. During the American Revolution, how did patriots manage to smuggle intelligence right under the noses of the British when the entire post office system was completely controlled by the empire? Thousands of secret messages were transferred without ever getting caught. It was the biggest spy network of its time.
How?
You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The secret is, Benjamin Franklin actually built a covert mail network called the Constitutional Post, all on his own. He bypassed the entire British system, using code words and invisible ink in the dead of night to safely deliver revolutionary messages. Was dumping millions of dollars worth of tea into the Boston harbor just public anger against the British? Or was it a calculated move by a very powerful, wealthy businessman? History books call it just a protest, but behind it was a secret business war. Think about it. What was it? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The truth is, wealthy smugglers like John Hancock were actually behind this. When the British government lowered the tax on tea, these smugglers could no longer sell their expensive, untaxed tea. To save their own business, they instigated the public to throw the British tea crates into the water. Did you know that President Thomas Jefferson doubled the size of America overnight? But this entire deal was completely illegal.
How?
The president who swore an oath to the Constitution secretly handed over millions of dollars to another country, without Congress's approval. Think about it. Why did he do it? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The secret is, it's called the Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, Jefferson bought this massive territory from the French ruler Napoleon for just $15 million. Jefferson had absolutely no constitutional authority to do this, but the land was so cheap that he secretly finalized the deal without even telling Congress. Which president in American history didn't listen to his ministers and the country's parliament, but instead sat in his kitchen and ran the entire nation? The nation's biggest and most secretive decisions weren't made in the Oval Office. They happened with friends slipping through the White House back door. Do you know his name? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is President Andrew Jackson. Back in 1829, he completely sidelined his official cabinet. Instead, he held secret meetings with a loyal group of friends and newspaper editors, reportedly right in the White House kitchen. His political opponents dubbed this unofficial crew the Kitchen Cabinet. Just hours before losing his power, why was the President of the United States staying up all night, frantically signing hundreds of papers? What was he trying to hide from the incoming government? This was actually the first big political trap in U.S. history, meant to stop the next administration dead in its tracks. Think you know which president did it? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is what we call the Midnight Judges Scandal. After losing the 1801 election, President John Adams, literally the night before Thomas Jefferson took office, packed the courts with his own party loyalists. His goal? To make sure the incoming administration would be trapped in endless legal battles. In 1692, many women in Salem were branded as witches and burned alive. But was it purely a horrific superstition or a deadly conspiracy to steal their valuable land? Most of the accused were actually wealthy landowners. But what happened to their massive estates after they were executed? Think about it. You've got 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The shocking truth is, historians believe this was actually fueled by neighborhood rivalries and a hidden land-grabbing agenda. By law, once a person was proven to be a witch, their valuable property was confiscated and divided between the government and their neighbors. It was this deadly greed that drove the entire witch hunt. Did you know that a sitting U.S. vice president shot and killed the country's former Treasury Secretary in broad daylight? But here's the kicker. The courts never punished him. Why? 2 of the nation's biggest leaders fought like mortal enemies. How is this killing legally justified? You have 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This was the infamous Burr-Hamilton duel of 1804. Vice President Aaron Burr challenged Alexander Hamilton to a direct shootout. Because this duel took place secretly in the woods of New Jersey with mutual consent, legal loopholes ensured that Burr was never convicted of murder.